In a remote Nigerian village, Ikin, a beloved husband, falls gravely ill with an unexplained sickness, coughing out blood as he writes in pain. His wife, Nkem, a devoted and kind-hearted woman, does everything she can to save him, but his condition worsens rapidly. One fateful night, Ikin's body convulses one last time before going still, lifeless in Nkem's arms. Before she can even grieve, his mother, Mama Ikin, storms into the hut, wailing, but her sorrow turns into anger as she points an accusing finger at Nkem. "You killed my son. You are a witch," she screams, her voice shaking with grief and rage. The villagers, drawn by her cries, gather around the hut, whispering suspicions. Okachukwu, Ikin's younger brother, steps forward, his face cold. "We must let the gods decide her fate." The elders nod in agreement, their faces grin. The villagers drag Nkem from her home, ignoring her cries of innocence. She is stripped of her jewelry, her dignity, and forced into the village square to undergo the first ritual of mourning. Her head is forcibly shaved, the blunt blade scraping against her scalp as the gathered women chant, "Let the witch be cleansed." Mama Ikin spits at her feet. A murderer does not deserve her. The elders declare that Nkem must undergo the widow's trial, an ancient and cruel tradition to determine her innocence. She is made to drink the bitter waters of Nko River, a poison that kills the guilty. She is locked inside a dark hut with her husband's corpse for 7 days with no food or water, forced to endure the stench of death as her body weakens. Each day, she grows weaker. Her lips crack, her stomach twists in hunger, her body trembles. But she survives. The villager's mama. Why is she still alive? Shouldn't the poison have killed her? Mama Ikin sneers. The gods are waiting for the final test. The village square is packed with people, their faces alight with curiosity, some with cruelty. A long stretch of burning embers glows angrily in the evening air, the heat radiating into the crowd. Nkem, barefoot and weakened, stands before the fire, her head shaved, her body trembling from starvation. The village chief priest strikes his staff 3 times on the ground. Silence falls. Chief priest, if she is innocent, the gods will protect her. If she is guilty, her feet shall burn, and her soul shall be cursed for eternity. The crowd erupts into chants of walk, walk, walk. Mama Ikin crosses her arms, watching with cruel satisfaction. Okachukwu smacks. Let the gods decide. Nkem takes a deep breath. She steps forward. Her foot lands on the burning embers. She braces for agony. But nothing. The fire does not burn her. The embers feel cold. The villagers gasp in shock. Mama Ikin's face contorts in disbelief. No. This is not possible. Okachukwu's smirk falters. But, step by step, Nkem walks across the fire, unharmed. Then, a powerful wind howls through the village, knocking people to the ground. The flames flicker wildly, then vanish into cold ash. The earth trembles. A voice, deep and unearthly, booms. You punish the innocent while the guilty walks free. A cry of terror spreads through the crowd. The chief priest drops his staff, his hands shaking. Okachukwu takes a step backward, fear in his eyes. The wind roars again, this time, a ghostly figure appears. It is Ikin. The villagers scream in horror. Nkem stares, her lips trembling, Ikin. His spirit turns, his voice echoing across the square. Ikin, she is innocent. A deafening silence falls. The chief priest hesitates. If she is innocent, then who is guilty? Ikin slowly lifts a hand and points at Okachukwu. Gasps erupt from the crowd. Okachukwu's face drains of color. And no. This is a lie. A trick. Suddenly, he clutches his stomach. He convulses violently, falling onto the embers. The fire roars to life again. He screams in agony, blood foaming at his lips. His body twists and writhes. And then, he goes still. A hush falls over the crowd. The wind dies down. The sky clears. The gods have passed their judgment. Mama Ikin collapses beside her dead son, sobbing. The villagers bow their heads in shame. Chief priest, shaken, clears his throat. Chief priest, the gods have spoken. Nkem is innocent. The villagers slowly kneel before her. Forgive us. Nkem, exhausted, does not answer. She turns and walks away, leaving behind the village that condemned her. As she steps out of the square, the clouds part, and sunlight shines upon her, a sign that the gods have blessed her journey. She is free. Story summary. This is a powerful and emotional story of a widow falsely accused, tortured, and put through impossible trials, only to be vindicated by the gods. It is a tale of injustice, resilience, and divine justice, set in the heart of an African village.